This is the Polaroid PZ2001 power zoom. 35mm compact point and shoot camera. I'm not sure when it was made, to be honest. Let's have a little look at the specs. This camera sports a incredibly slow 35 to 70 f5.6 to f11 zoom lens. It has a fixed focus lens rather than being autofocus. It has auto exposure, and the shutter speed runs from 1/60th of a second to 1/250th of a second. It has a special night mode on here, which then will trigger the camera at 1/4 of a second. It has possibly the simplest DX coding that I've ever seen in a camera. You can see there that there are only 2 DX coding points. Oops. It's also very light. It will read films which are 100, 200 and 400 ISO. It has a built-in flash. It has red eye reduction. It has a self timer. It has even a double exposure mode. The film you just pop in, close the back, and it winds on automatically. When you get to the end of the film, it rewinds automatically and is powered by 2 AA batteries that go in here. Little window in the back so you can remind yourself what film you put in it. In a lot of ways, this reminds me of a kid's toy version of a proper camera. This moulding around here looks like it's a clamshell, a bit like an Olympus, but of course it's not. The power zoom, as we've already discovered, is possibly the slowest on the planet. Fixed focus rather than autofocus lens, and incredibly cheap, nasty plastic. One wonders why Polaroid bothered having their name printed on this really, really cheap child's camera made in China. It does work though. And the CE mark on the bottom kind of implies that it's a children's toy. Strangely though, and I do find it strangely, it's probably quite valuable in terms of resale value. I mean, not like it's not a Leica, but you'd probably get half the price of, for argument's sake, this rather nice Nikon for this horrible piece of plastic. So I'm going to put it on eBay because frankly I don't want it. But if anyone does, this is the Polaroid PZ2001 power zoom compact 35mm camera, made probably in the millions in China.